What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in for another video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you're hitting the subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. I'm doing a little bit of rigging up. It's the last tournament for me for 2024, right? It's 2024, right? Yeah, last tournament for the 2024 season, the Major League Fishing Team Series event. So this is the fourth of the 4 events. So I got to fish the first one in Erie, Pennsylvania. If you guys followed along, you know how that went. We did pretty good in that one. So I'm excited to get to Florida for this one, but I'm rigging up a little bit different tackle. You know, I got some braid here, spooling up some Tactics braid, and just going through all my tackle and trying to pack. You know, that's the difficult part about these Team Series events, is packing all the different tackle and making sure you're prepared for whatever lake you may go to. So we're going to kind of give you guys a little preview of what to expect, where we're going, when you can watch, how you can watch, all that good stuff. So let's dive in and let's talk about the Team Series. All right, guys, like I said, we are preparing for the final Team Series event of the year. But real quick, I want to show you guys these little rod sleeves right here from Bass Fishing Electronics. I love these things. These things are awesome. Keep all the rods protected. They're made of neoprene, so they're a little bit heavier. They protect them better. But they're actually on sale right now at bassfishingelectronics.com. We'll put a link in the description down below. But if you buy 4 of them, you get the 5th one free. So I think they're $9 a piece. So for roughly $40 with shipping, you'll get 5 rod sleeves. They're neoprene, they're heavy duty, they protect it. But that's what I'm doing. I got all my rods loaded up with those. So in the truck ride to Florida, they're not gonna be bouncing around, beating against each other and staying protected. But anyway, like I said, we just rigged up some 50-pound braid on that one. I've been going through all different rods today. I think I got 25 rods rigged up right now and ready to go for the final Team Series event. So if you guys have followed along, you know, we had a good tournament at the one in Erie. We got the W there. Spencer and I did, and we're teamed up again. So we had a draft back. So this draft actually was after the season was completed. So the way that the Team Series worked this year, we had a draft after stage 1 through 4. Okay, so it was 4 events, and you took the combined points or the current Angler of the Year points and made captains, and then you were eligible to pick whoever you wanted in the field from there. And then the second grouping, or the second of the Team Series events, so that first draft was for the first 2 events, which they were in Erie, Pennsylvania, obviously, and then the second one was in Wisconsin. Neenah, Wisconsin, I think it was. So then those were the group, that was the draft for the first one. So then after the season was completed, they took the point standings from stage 4, 5, 6, and 7 and had that other 4 tournament grouping, and they did the same thing. You had captains, and the only difference with the second one was if you weren't a captain, you could not pick somebody who fished in the first one that wasn't also a captain. So like you had to kind of qualify for the second one. You know, everybody was available for the first one, but the second one, you had to be a captain. You had to kind of finish high enough in the points if you fished the first one to be eligible to be picked. But that wasn't an issue for either Spencer and I. We were, again, I think we were right next to each other in the points for both of the groupings. So we kind of had our mind made up. And the draft was actually before the Erie event. So it's not like after we won together, we wanted to fish together again, obviously, but we were already drafted for this second grouping, the second, Team Series 3 and 4, before we even fished that first one. So we had planned on fishing this, the whole time. So anyway, that's kind of how the process all works, and how Spencer and I got teamed up again. So we are Team B&W Trailer Hitches again, and now we're heading to Florida. So we didn't know where we were going. We had a date block, but we didn't know where the event was going to be until 30 days prior. I guess it's probably about 28 days from now, or 28 days ago from today is when we found out we were going to Florida. Vero Beach, Florida is where the headquarters will be. And we're going to be fishing a lake somewhere within a 60-mile radius of there. So I've been there in the past. I've kind of fished, I think it's Headwaters. Headwaters is the only one in that area that I've fished before, but I know there's quite a few cool lakes around there that should be pretty good fishing. You know, I have no idea. My only real experience in Florida was the team series event last year, but we were in a little bit more northern Florida up around Gainesville. So I'm not sure if it will translate or not, but I think it'll be fun. Spencer and I going to Florida, and we're going to see if we can't catch some more bass, have another good event, and just continue moving on. So let's see. As far as watching, what's going on? You guys are watching this video, and it is Saturday. We will fish day one tomorrow on Sunday. So we will be the first grouping to go out and fish one of the lakes in that area. So I'm kind of excited about being the first grouping out there because we'll get a fresh lake. You know, there won't be somebody that fished the day prior or 2 days prior that maybe beat up the lake or beat up the fish or something. So we're getting a fresh take at it, and we'll be able to find some fish, hopefully, that are fresh. They're not already beat up or fished for, and kind of, that's what I'm excited about, being first. Now, the way the format works, being first definitely has its downfalls if you do well. So if we were to win the round, we wouldn't fish again until like Wednesday. So we'd have a few days off in between there, which, I mean, it's great to be in Florida. We're right by the beach. We can go saltwater fishing. We can hang out at the beach, and it'll be a great time there in Florida. So that's kind of a little bit about how the format goes. Hopefully you guys can tune in tomorrow, watch us live on MajorLeagueFishing.com and see us catching a few big Florida bass. But as far as techniques and whatnot, man, I'm all over the board. These team series events are so hard to pack for. I got rods with braid, I got rods with fluorocarbon, heavy flipping rods, spinning rods, jerk baits, chatter baits, rattle trap. I mean, you name it. I got everything loaded up. I got to pack it all up in the truck. We got to head down to Florida. So we'll be leaving here tomorrow to get down there and hopefully reel in a few bass this weekend. So appreciate you guys tuning in for another video. Hopefully you guys can learn something from watching us this week at the team series. I think it'll be a good time. We're heading to Florida. Hopefully it's sunny Florida, and enjoy some nice weather. Hopefully catch us a few big bass. So appreciate you guys. As always, leave those likes, comments, everything down below. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys next time.